This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic.
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Man, we had the card on Triller, Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. And on the undercard, and the fight I was looking forward to seeing was Regis Prograis versus Redkach. And going into the fight, you know, I felt like Redkach had a lot to prove because of what happened in the Danny Garcia fight. I mean, he bit him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he bit him. And then the sparring footage came out with him and Tank Davis. Tank Davis was putting them paws on him. Now, mind you, Tank Davis looked every bit of 170, 180 in that, you know, in that sparring footage. I mean, you know, the shirt was tight, all types of stuff. Like, it just looked real chunky, all that. So I felt like Redkach had a lot to prove going into this fight. And for me, it wasn't about him winning or losing. You know, it was about just him putting up a good effort. Now, for the people that don't know, Regis Prograis dominated the entire fight, and then it took a turn for the worse where Regis Prograis landed a body shot and Redkach collapsed to the mat, grabbing his groin like he got hit low. So he ended up getting taken out on a stretcher and all this other stuff, and Regis Prograis got a victory, a decision victory. But of course the talk was Redkach, and did he quit? Did he take a dive? Was he faking? Things like that. Off top, I hope Redkach is okay, health-wise. Because we've seen this not that long ago. We've seen this with Jason Rosario when he fought Jermell Charlo, a very light shot to the naked eye, and it looked like he was just in extreme pain and he had to go to the hospital for, you know, other reasons outside of that jab to the body. So we've seen this recently. Now, did it look like a clean shot? Yes, it looked like a clean shot. Was the body shot above the belt? I believe it was above the belt from what I seen. Redkach collapsing like he got hit low, and then it was like he was acting like something else was hurting, and like it was just weird. Like, it was just super weird what happened. But regardless of him faking it, not faking it, low blow, not a low blow, like, I have my beliefs on it. All of you guys have your beliefs on it. I want to get to a bigger point with this. It's just not a good look. Like, Triller is already in an uphill battle. Boxing as a sport is already in an uphill battle. But you have these isolated incidents like these that really make the sport look bad. You got Jake Paul making $690,000 against Ben Askren, and people have a problem with that. But then you have a quote-unquote legit fighter in Redkach, and he pulls this. But people are mad that Jake Paul is making money. Like, it just makes the sport look bad. It made the card look bad. It just made the whole situation look bad. Regis Prograis got robbed of a KO victory. They should change the result from a decision victory to a KO victory. I definitely think they should do that. Redkach, they need to sit him down in front of the sanctioning body or commission in regards to this. They really do. And it's not the fact that we're criticizing him for, you know, responding the way he did to a shot. It's just the fact that if you act like you got hit in your nuts and you really just took a body shot, or you took a shot to the kidneys, and that's what debilitated you, that's what it should have been. If Ivan Redkach, if he know that was a legit shot, if he knows that he couldn't continue and it was a legit body shot, then he shouldn't need to talk to the commission. He shouldn't need to talk to, the sanctioning body. He should just put out a public statement. Hey, listen, Regis Prograis caught me with a good body shot. My body completely shut down. That's why I responded the way I responded on the mat. And it was a good shot. It was a good shot. It was a clean shot. Regis Prograis didn't hit me in the nuts. And Regis Prograis deserves a KO victory. Like, that's stand up. That's stand up shit. Like, that's grown man shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what Ivan Redkach should do. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he should do. But this is why I say it's a bad look for boxing, because you have people complaining about Jake Paul. You have people saying, oh, well, he's making $690,000 and, he's basically being a culture vulture. Like, he's doing it for the bag. And then you're like, oh, well, he won't get in with a real fighter, this, that, and the third. But then you have real fighters like Ivan Redkach that looks like they taking a dive. Take a Jason Rosario against Jamel Charlo. Like, you can't tell me that one shot did all that to him. Like, it looked like he took a dive. Like, it's what's true and what the perception is can be two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to be the same thing. It could be two different things. Like, Ivan Redkach is a quote-unquote real fighter, but this is multiple times where he done look bad. He done made the sport look bad. He made the sport look bad when he fought Danny Garcia. Like, he bit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes the sport look bad. That makes a quote-unquote real fighter look bad. Then you collapse like you got hit in the nuts, and you didn't get hit in the nuts. You got caught with a good body shot. But you sitting up here getting carried out on stretchers and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't get hit in the nuts. You did not get hit in the nuts. This is not no Riddick Bowe, Andrew Galata situation. Like, no. So when you got bullshit like this going on in real boxing, it's hard to complain about what Jake Paul doing. There's plenty of bullshit that's going on in the real sport of boxing, inside the ring and outside the ring. I just hate to see things like this. I hate to see things like this from guys that have heart, like guys that can fight. Like, Ivan Redkach ain't trash. He not trash. He a real fighter. He been in there with Prograis. He's been in there with Danny. He's been in there with Tevin Farmer. Like, he's shown that he's willing to get in the ring with anybody. So I'm not questioning his heart. I'm questioning his decision making. Like, why do that? Like, why do that? Like, the bag is already secured. Like, you can come out and say, hey, listen, that was a good body shot. He didn't hit me in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? For no other reason, like, clear Regis Prograis' name. I mean, the video clears his name, but I mean, it'd be better if it came out of Ivan Redkach's mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that's 100% facts. So, this was just a bad look for boxing, period. Give Regis Prograis his knockout victory. Change that on the record books. Congratulations to Regis Prograis. I hope that Ivan Redkach is okay physically, but as a man, forget being a boxer. As a man, you need to make a public statement and clear that up. You need to make a public statement and clear that up ASAP. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.